To make a playlist, you need to be in the Plan tab, and then you need to look at the menu on the right-hand side and scroll down until you find the Class VR subscription. This will open up Class VR's preloaded library of experiences that you can filter by subject, by age, by media type, or by search term. So my recommendation is whatever experiences you're looking for students to have, consider all of the words that would be related to that experience. For example, if I'm looking for experiences related to the Renaissance that I want students to have access to for research purposes, if I search Renaissance, it only actually comes up with 3 tracks. And of these 3, probably just this Budapest Royal Palace is actually related to the Renaissance. So some other things that might be either more vague or more specific but are still related would be like the Sistine Chapel. So if I search for Sistine, I'm going to find a track that's related to the chapel. And if I want to learn more about it, I click on the small letter I, and it will bring up an expanded view, an activity description, some questions that you might want to ask students as they're in this experience, and then some relation to content standards. So if I decide that I do want them to check out the Sistine Chapel, I can just click and drag the Sistine Chapel track into the playlist. And maybe I also want them to check out some stuff about Shakespeare. So I'm going to search for the Globe Theater. And sure enough, there's a Globe Theater experience as well. So I'm going to drag this in here. And if it doesn't say in the activity description whether this is a video or a model or a picture, look at the number of megabytes that the file is. If it's a single digit, like 5 or 4, then it's probably a picture. If it's a bigger number of megabytes, it's probably a model or a video, and just know that those take longer to get onto headsets. So if I want to save these experiences as a playlist so that later I can send them to student devices, at the bottom here, there's a little floppy disk symbol that says save this playlist in your library. So if you click on that, then the next time you're in the Plan tab, and I'll show you what this looks like. If I hit refresh in the Plan tab, I can search in My Playlists, and here's my Renaissance playlist. And if I want to queue this up for students, I'm going to drag it into that Plan playlist tab over here. So that's how you make and save a playlist to be able to deliver to students.